So we are going to discuss about the 6th class first lesson, reading and making maps. So we knew that maps are very helpful to us. So with the help of the maps, we can find the locations or any places on the earth. So maps tells us several things about the different places, where they are, whether they are on the sea or on a mountain or in a desert, and how hot or how cold it is, and what kind of trees and plants will be grown there, and what kind of people live there, and the language they speak, and the work they do or their settlements, and their lifestyle, etc., can be found with the help of the maps. So we knew the maps are different types, like a political map, physical map, or thematic maps or outline maps. So with the help of these maps, we will find easily all the locations. And if you want to draw a map, we need three things mainly. The first one is the directions. So if you want to draw any map, so we need mainly three things. One is the direction, and the second one is scale, and the third one is conventional symbols or symbols. So first, let us discuss about the directions. Directions on a map. So the directions are two types. For example, directions on map will be different from directions in real life. Because when you're drawing any map, so on the map the directions will be mentioned differently, and in a real life if you're moving any place from one place to another place, so the directions will be different. So first let us discuss about the directions on a map. Just imagine this is one paper. The square box is nothing but one paper, and just we are drawing here one globe picture. So on the top of the globe is North Pole, and the bottom of the globe is South Pole, and right side is East and the left side is West. And if you want to know easily, so just imagine this is one paper in a square box, and you are standing opposite of this paper and you are drawing the picture on this. So just imagine your head is top. Your head is top, and on a head you have a one nose. So nose will be top. So the nose is top, nothing but just you put a direction on the top of the map. And your foot is, means at the down of the foot is slippers. The slipper is nothing but S, south. Just to put the direction down as a S. And in a Hindu's religion, or not only Hindus, and all the religious people, they start any good things or auspicious thing with the right hand. And most of the waste thing will be done by the left hand. So then just imagine the left hand is nothing but the symbol of waste things. So west is nothing but west. So left side is west. And opposite of this is east. So this is the way the map's direction will be drawn. Just once again you imagine yourself, just you are standing opposite of paper and you're drawing one picture. So any picture, example India map, you're drawing here. So this India map, just you're standing opposite of this, and your head part, head is nothing but, on a head we have a catchy point as a nose, N is nothing but top part, so upper. The down part is the foot part, below the foot is we wear the slippers, so the down is nothing but S, slipper symbol. So we do the west thing with the left hand. So the left side is nothing but west direction, and the right side opposite of this is east direction. And now come to the directions in real life. Just I have drawn one small picture here to understand easily. You should see one person is standing facing the sunrise. So everybody knew that sun rises in the east. So this person also facing the sunrise and standing here. So automatically the sunrise becomes as a eastern direction. The sunrise becomes as a east direction. It is not related to this. So it is in a real life. So back of him automatically it becomes as a west direction. So if you're standing, the sunrise that becomes as the east direction, back of you is the west direction. And coming to the right side is south. So this is the right hand. So right hand is nothing but south. Just to see and to easily understand, just to go with a catchy word. So in alphabet, in English language, we S comes after R. So R is nothing but right on the right side. So here S is nothing but south. So R and S. So right side is south direction. So opposite of this is automatically north direction. So this is the way we can find easily directions in a real life. So these directions can be changed. If that person is standing up facing this side, suppose example, just imagine one person is standing here and the sunrise is here. Sunrising is here. So automatically it becomes as the east direction. So back of him is west direction and for him the right side is this one. So then right R after what will come in alphabet? S. So this side becomes as a south direction and left side become as a north direction. So this is the way we can find easily directions in a real life. In special cases, in some cases, so south will be mentioned on the top or on the left. So south will be mentioned on the top or on the left. If they mention, so again they give the arrow symbol. Example, just to take any, just now I have drawn this. Already I said that north will be top. But instead of that, if they mention here as a south, so then they give arrow mark as a south. So then by seeing this arrow mark, we should understand that it is a south. So opposite of this becomes as a north. So in some special cases only it happens, very rarely, right? Now we are going to discuss about the scale or distance on a map. You should see, I have drawn one small picture here. The picture is related to the bridge. So on this bridge we have 6 street lights. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 street lights are mentioned here. Each street light is the distance of 100 meters. Each street light is the distance of 100 meters and the total 6 street lights are the distance of 500 meters. And now, so if you are drawing the same bridge on a paper, so if you want to draw this bridge on a paper, in actual size if you want to draw, we need 500 meters of the cloth. So even though, and moreover, it's not possible to draw the 500 meters of the bridge. So what do? The actual distance will be reduced on a map. So with the help of the scale. Example, so 100 meters of distance, if we take as a 1 centimeters, so then 500 meters of distance becomes as a 5 centimeters. So by using with the help of the scale, we reduce the distance on a map. So 100 meter is equal to 1 centimeter and 500 meter becomes as a 5 centimeters. And this scale will be mentioned and this ratio also will be mentioned. The actual distance will be reduced on a map and the ratio of distance is between the 2 points on the map to the actual distance on the ground. So that we need to keep in mind. And it may change. Sometimes 1 kilometer is equal to given as a 1 centimeter. Sometimes 100 kilometer also will be given as a 1 centimeter. And this scale will be mentioned on a map. It will be in the right side of the top or else the down, the right side of the bottom. It will be mentioned, scale will be mentioned here. And now we are going to discuss about the maps. We know that maps are too small and we cannot draw the real pictures on a map. So instead of the real pictures, we show some things in a small size. So that things are nothing but the symbols. So example, if you want to draw a house, or if you want to draw any school or station, we cannot draw the actual size on a map. So we reduce the size, or instead of that we use some symbols to draw on a map. Example, just take the example of any map. If you're drawing on a map, if you want to show any well symbol, instead of drawing the well, we use the symbol of like a well, or else sometimes we use a symbol like a house. So this will become as a house symbol, and sometimes like a mosque symbol also will be mentioned. So this is the mosque symbol. So this is the way symbols will be mentioned on a map. And the map makers, the different map makers, they use the different symbols, but the some common symbols which are used by all the map makers are called as a conventional symbols. And keep in mind, the different map makers use the different symbols, but the some common symbols are which is used by all the map makers are called as a conventional symbols.